Travis Wingetzel. I don't have church news to do, although I could create something, obviously, but there's the new General 70 who was put in. But that's not really pertinent to saving your lives this year. In the next 27 days, getting on close to 26 now. So we'll go over the news, because that does relate. The first article on ABC4 News Utah's YouTube channel is a psychologist. And again, let me go over it for you if you're new or you didn't watch long enough into my videos to hear me talk about it. They're frauds. They don't use science because they use fallacy arguments instead. And so automatically everything that comes out of their mouths is a lie. Every person going into the field at a university or college, it's a lie. You're getting degrees all the way up to a doctorate in lying and deceiving and manipulating and bullying and name-calling. All of that is part of the fallacy arguments that they use. They are a dangerous national security threat. A Utah psychologist was involved in a murder-suicide. Hopefully he watched one of my videos talking about his fraud and he felt guilty, and then he didn't have to murder somebody else for it. That was stupid. The Provo Mormon. I had a dumbass comment the other day by a person who is listening to fake news. You can tell fake news because they use fallacy arguments. Get the pattern of the theme here. Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints use fallacy arguments. They're a fake church. They're a fraud. A threat to national security. A threat to your lives this year. Because they weaponize dumbasses like the Psychologist and this Provo man. The commenter had been lied to and was now spreading the lies, demanding that I accept his lie, that he heard that the Provo man was doing nothing wrong. He was just using his First Amendment free speech rights and didn't make any kind of threats. Yeah, no. See, here's the catch. If the guy had actually watched his Truth Social channel, they were the ones that exposed him to the FBI, who then went and served the search warrant on the guy. Truth Social. Trump. Trump got him busted. And so it's only the local news who then went to find out the information on his social media post on Facebook to find out who he is. But it was Truth Social that they've been paying attention to, because Trump has been using it to also make threats against judges and prosecutors. And so yeah, that's why they went to that guy, along with Biden going to Utah. And so ABC4 News Utah is now indicating that the FBI has released further information on the incident in which Craig, when they came to serve a search warrant, for which they show the search warrant and they knock on the door and announce FBI search warrant, he instead decided to point his .357. Yeah, you can't do that. That's going to get you blown away instantly. And thus, as I had originally suspected, it was suicide by FBI. Guy is a dumbass. A trained militant by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Alright, and then they're still doing an update on the Maui fires. This is unusual. We've had natural disasters all throughout the United States and around the world, but ABC4 News Utah seems to be obsessed with Maui for some reason. Yes, 5 Mormons are dead, last I heard, with the reporting last time I did. But something weird is going on with ABC4 News Utah. And then, uniquely Utah, cattle drive in Logan expected to slow down traffic. Cows in the Book of Mormon. Awesome. Do you guys even appreciate the picture I did? Or were you too scared to watch the video thinking it's all porn? And we have a Mormon in Magna who hit and ran a bicyclist. The guy died. And so they caught him and he's been charged today. And in Beaver pigs are... The county is agreeing to pay $52,000 and attorney fees to settle First Amendment lawsuit. Oops. Government in Utah violating Utahns' First Amendment rights? That's shocking. And here, apparently, I just did this video not too long ago. Within days, a U.S. Marine Corps is honoring Navajo code talkers. I just explained that in a video not too long ago. And there they go. They're now honoring the Navajo code talkers. I used that in my introduction. Setting things up for the video, which nobody watches. It's like everybody's only interested in my intros. What's up with that? Southern Utah now has got flash flooding. Here's another disturbing Mormon thing. A Mormon fugitive from Utah, after a 3-year manhunt, has been found and arrested. He was selling COVID-19 cures. His own concoction. Just like Trump in that old black and white TV show. He was out of his wagon. He was selling potions and cures. It's on YouTube. Yep. Man called Trump. hilarious. But I don't know why the government's not going after the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. YouTube still has the healing power of Jesus, which was gratitude. But, you know, it got over 12 million views, so YouTube can't take it down. They only take down videos like mine that was telling you to follow the medical professionals. Yeah, YouTube is so fair and balanced, aren't they? Okay. Maui residents returning home to Utah. They have, well, it is expensive in Hawaii. Which, yeah, I can totally see why my mom chose to go to Hawaii, BYU Hawaii, before her mission. Mommy and Daddy are paying for it. Why go to BYU when you can go to BYU Hawaii? And of course, she had a crush on Tom Selleck, who Magnum PI, and it was because of his mother was Mormon. He wasn't, or at least wasn't active. But apparently there's residents from Maui who are returning home to Utah, out of the frying pan and into the day that shall burn as an oven. That's tragic. Utah Attorney General Sean Reyes files notice of appeal in National Get the bleeping... Leave it... Oh, dear God. Biden just signed it, and our own Utah Attorney General is trying to complain about it. The land needs to belong to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints because their religious freedom to be exempt from following the laws of the nation. We're going to put a temple there. We'll show you. God. Cannot have Mormons in government in the state of Utah. South Korea has a Mormon in their Supreme Court now. So now the church has a compromised official in a foreign government. And more problems with the brand new Utah State Prison. This time, no hot water. It's called cruel and unusual punishment, guys. And the people who built it were the high end of the totem pole. I just watched the NCIS episode where the low end of the totem pole are the more prominent figures. And so, yeah, they're the top end of and they're most likely a family member. They're Mormon, of course. God. And a teen survived falling into the Grand Canyon. I've heard too many problems with that. The railings are never secured in place and people end up falling off. And God. And Special Olympics are in golf now. And more flash flood concerns for Tuesday. Okay. So they're doing the evening thing posted 11 hours ago. Good things, Utah. And hot mess, Heidi. Gotta be careful of the titles, guys. And ballots hit Utahns' mailboxes ahead of general election. I didn't get my ballot. I put in the request with the move, and they also did the move, and I told them, and I want the old person back, the original. She was perfect. Why did she leave? Count on her to do her job. Now a new person is in there from the midterms and they're already botching it. Since I'm doing a video on the news, let's check Fox 13 News Utah first. I noticed Alana Brophy is not showing off her latest wardrobe. Where is she? I'm seeing too many guys. Ugh. Okay, word of wisdom proves the church is true again. Utah woman sets record in free immersion diving. It doesn't prove other religions true with their word of wisdom. Just the Mormon churches. Tooele. Haven't heard that one. Tooele, yeah, but not Tooele. Bluffdale police respond to children being abandoned because of their parents. Dear God. This is 2 different cities in the plural. Oh my God. What the hell are you Mormons doing to your kids? Church St. George Technical School is now teaching psychology to screw up your kids' future. So they'll end up committing suicide and murder-suicide. And a woman who migrated from Finland. She said she's from Finland. Came to Utah. She's got a thrift store idea. So let's all shop there because Fox 13 News Utah told us to. It's news. Oh, here's a St. George lawsuit over drag queens. Could end in settlement. So that's a different lawsuit. Now, again, violating First Amendment rights, and Utah even has a new anti-discriminatory law that includes LGBTQIAPO+. Oops! The government of St. George did an oopsie, protecting the church, and they got oopsied. Speeding car crashed in the yard of an Ogden couple. They're shaken, not stirred. They did an NCIS thing, and he doesn't stir. He shakes it. Shaken, not stirred. That's James Bond, and they blew it. They did him stirring. Bond doesn't stir. You know, that's how they caught the copycat murderer. He was copying the report about a single knotted thing, rope. And it was actually a double knotted. And so they knew it was a copycat. And students finally have an air cleaner in their schools. That's great. Torturing our kids at school. The hell is wrong with Utah? A lot. The church. Dear God. Lehigh girl is back home now after a dangerous infection that hospitalized her. Oh, wait a minute. Here's the cookie wars. Crumble versus dirty dough. Where's the evening woman? She was in maroon last night. How the cookie crumbles. Judge rules in the latest round. I thought they settled the case. They continued it? They didn't get enough advertising from Fox 13 News Utah? Go and buy their cookies. That's what they want. This whole court thing is a circus. Dear God.